Hey, and welcome to the Revenge of the Show. This is Model Kit Monday. I haven't done one in a little while, or a long while actually. I don't get new kits from any makers or anything like that, so it's hard for me to do that on a regular basis. If you are like a seller of model kits of some sort and you want me to do something, reviews, I'd be more than happy to do that. And here I gotta whore myself out. Like and subscribe. I hate having to do that, but it really helps out a lot. So this is it here. I like Star Wars. I like all kinds of stuff. I like airplanes. This has got both. Let's open it up. Check this thing out. So as you can see, the box art, it's really pretty neat. I think it's really neat. So I was building an EA-6b. This is a who's the brand? You know, forgive me if I can't remember the name of the company that made this kit, but this is still in the works, I guess. I cracked this canopy in half, which really is disappointing. Well, I left this tape on here for a long period of time, but I can't even remember if this comes up. I can't remember if I glued that or not. I was looking for these decals for a long time, and this kit is, the gear doors are really messed up on it. They're not right at all. And there's some problems with this kit. I think it's an old Academy kit. I can't remember, but anyway. So that's one of those times where you're building a kit and you don't know if you're going to finish it or not. Oh, here it is. Here, you could build it two different ways. Cardiograph or decals. So there's the art. I paid 59 bucks for this. So let's open this baby up. So 1 baggie, 2 baggies, 3 baggies, 4 baggies, 5 baggies, 6 baggies, 7 baggies, 8, 9. Alrighty, parts count. Injection seat. Look at that. Handles. The other kit that I showed you does not have any of the handles or anything like that. That's a much smaller kit, but it's got its issues for sure. Oh, really nice. This for the inlets. Looks like you could put maybe the flaps in different configurations. I don't know. Looks pretty straightforward there. So you could have them folded or not folded. I can see that is kind of neat. Doesn't list really anything what it really is. Doesn't, you know, say that this is the VAQ-209 or harm missile or anything like that. The decals. I love the Prowler. I'm going to save the decals for last, folks. That's nice. Don't have to cut that open. Everything looks pretty crisp. Looks like that holds some pods of some flaps. Guessing this is where the wing fold is. Everything looks pretty good. There's just a tiny tiny bit of flash like over here, but not too bad. Everything looks really nice. So far, so good. Okay. I like the fact that you don't have to cut these open. So, missiles look really, really nice. The rails, I believe that's a rail. Looks really, really nice. Things go back in the baggie pretty easily like that too. I like that. Alrighty. Here we're getting some interesting stuff. Duplicates, so I just have to show you one. We have the VAQ-209. I think they built, Raytheon or and a bunch of other companies, I think, but they built 890 plus of these. And they are really, really important jammers. I don't ever recall seeing one in person, but they are important things. I guess if you're turning or something like that, you can, looks like parts of the seat, the ejection seat. When you're turning, I guess you could kind of mess up how they operate. There's these antennas in them that point like this way. And then so when you turn and like up, I guess you could screw things up. But they're working on a new system, and I don't know if they got the contract for them quite yet, but you know, it's like you don't really see them at air shows. I mean, they're very important things, so they are on aircraft all the time. They are on the Growlers. Now that the EA-6b does not fly anymore. They built, by the way, they built like 170 Growlers. The first one flew in 1968, and the last one to fly was by the Marine Corps, and I think that was in 2019. And this aircraft model kit here, they got permission from Lucasfilm to do the Darth Vader thing on their airplanes. And they're on the Warriors, that's VAQ-209, I believe it's that. And they fly today on the Growlers with Darth Vader on them. And here's the lower section of the fuselage. Really, really nice detail. And again, I'm not seeing any flash. And here's the ducts leading to the Pratt & Whitney J52 P408A engine. It's like 10,400 pounds of thrust on those. Not a fast airplane. A lot of people would call it ugly. I'll tell you what, it's an important airplane. From what I understand was when they were on aircraft carriers, they did take up a lot of space. And that's kind of a thing that they don't really want on an aircraft carrier, because you got a lot of equipment that goes with these type of airplanes. The pods, going back onto the LQ pods, I've seen pictures of Growlers, I mean not Growlers, excuse me, of Prowlers with like 5 of them on there, but most of the time I think they fly with 3. They gotta weigh a lot. There is a lot of detail in there, folks. Lots and lots of detail. got to put the tails together, wings, you know, so it's, hopefully that goes together really well. Hopefully don't have to do a lot of work with the seams on that. If anybody's ever built this model kit, I would love to get feedback from you on how the build went together. So far what I'm seeing looks fantastic. So here is, looks like some cockpit stuff, and it is cockpit stuff. Really, really well done there, folks. That is really, really nice. Very, very, very nice. That look good. Here's the pod. This is in the middle of the aircraft, usually like right under the belly, this one. Nose looks great. I don't think you want to be near this plane when any of this stuff is operating. The glass on these is a special glass. These things emit a lot of radiation. Scotty. If you, I suppose, did not want to get anybody pregnant, just stand in front of it. Very interesting job of packing this up. Never seen a packaging job like this. Interesting. So that looks pretty darn good. Tell you what, I don't think any other company really has anything. This is, and if this thing goes together as good as it looks, this is to me a quality stuff. I mean, look at the rivet lines, and I mean, wow. And there's a lot of detail in there. I don't think you'll have to get your rivet device out to do anything on this kit. That is quite impressive. And here's the body. As you can see, that's pretty darn large. So this thing's going to come out to be, you know, about this big. Now, everything looks fan-freaking-tastic. The football. So this was just like the thing that you saw like on a EF-111. And to cause a lot of drag, but yeah, and they put like these pads, these like ALQ things inside EF-111s. I think that's what they're called. Sorry if I mix that up. Now the bottom half over there, if I see, I mean, it's very soft. This is, if I could see anything in this kit that maybe is not fantastic, this is very, very soft. I mean, you can see it's barely there. Same with that. You might have to rescribe some of this stuff here, especially when you put them together, but that is really soft. So I did find one thing on this kit so far that is a little bit weaker than anything else that I've seen on it. Looks fantastic except for that bottom half. So here's a glass. I'm hesitant to, well, I'll take it out because it's easy to put back in these bags. Might have to buff out. There's a little bit of scratch on there. Front glass looks excellent. Lights look good. But yeah, the glass might need some buffing out. And you should probably tint those up a little. Now, what I've been waiting for is the Darth Vader. So here is the Darth Vader decals. These are cardiograph. That's what it says in the box. I do not see, I don't see the cardiograph. Usually I see on these cardiographs, you see it says cardiograph somewhere on there. But it doesn't say that. It says kinetic model kits and Fighter Town decals. Fighter Town decals. So I don't know. But everything looks pretty good. I'm a little concerned about the Darth Vader decal. That seems really, really light. I understand on some of the jets, like the Growlers. All right, I think, okay. All right, I get it. I get what they're doing. You paint the tail black, and then these go on top of it. And then his silhouette is what. So I'm guessing that pops out really strongly when you put it on black. But there you have it. It looks nice. The writing is writing. See how close I could get with this camera. But that's it. That is this kit. I'm not going to rate it. From what I could see, it looks like a 10 or 11 out of 11. But does it go together like a 10 or 11? Or does it go together like a 5? If you built this kit, let me know. But what I've seen looks really good. You judge for yourself. Everything looks really good on there. P.S. If you're going to build one of these EA-6bs, here's a walk-around book. It's pretty good. There are a bunch of color photographs. It's really good for interior. A lot of the outside stuff. Excuse me. A lot of black and white pictures, but there is enough color ones to see stuff. This particular kit paint job is not in this book, but it's here. The only thing that's disappointing about this book is you will not see any like detailed pictures of the ALQ. I don't know why. There's really no pictures of that on here. I mean, there's pictures of them on the airplane, but there's not separate pictures of it. You know, you got this, you got the back of it, but that's the most disappointing thing about this. But the airplane itself, this is pretty good. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. I hope that gives you a good idea what this kit looks like. And have a great day or night. Bye-bye.